Gautam Ki. All glories to the Son Buddha. All glories to the Son Buddha. All glories to the Son Buddha. All glories to us. We say, all glories to us. Krishna Krishna Namaste Saraswati Devanani Pachane Nirvishesh Nirvasthya Shikave Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We're reading from the 6th canto, chapter 2, text 29. There's no purport, so we also take 30. There's also no purport, so we also take 30.
Det der ord er lidt meget. G-O-N-A-K i tredje linje.
No.
Hvad?
No. Sa aham yaktam patishyami narake vrishadharme dharmakna kaminaha yatra vindanti yamayantana soham yaktam patishyami narake vrishadharme dharmakna kamino yatra vindanti yamayatana soham yaktam patishyami narake vrishadharme dharmakna kamino yatra vindanti yamayatana soham yaktam patishyami narake vrishadharme dharmakna kamino yatra vindanti yamayatana
Soham yaktam patishyami
Narake vrishadharme Dharmakna kamino yatra Vindanti yamayatana
Soham yaktam patishyami Narake vrishadharme Dharmagna kamino yatra Vindanti yamayatana
Soham yaktam patishyami Narake vrishadharme Dharmakna kamino yatra Vindanti yamayatana
Saha, such a person, aham, I, yaktam, is now clear. Patishyami, will fall down.
principles of religion,
Kamina, who are too lusty,
who are too lusty,
Yatra, where,
Vindanti,
undergo,
Yamayatana,
the miserable condition imposed by Yamaraj.
the miserable condition imposed by Yamaraj.
It is now clear that as a consequence of such activities, a sinful person like me must be thrown into hellish conditions meant for those who have broken religious principles, and must there suffer extreme miseries. Kimidam swapna hosit shakshadrishtam mitavatam kvayatad atyate imam yakashram pasapanaya. Was this a dream I saw, or was it reality? I saw fearsome men with ropes in their hands coming to arrest me and drag me away. Where have they gone? 31. Atati kvagata siddhas chatvaras charudashana yamochayam niyamanam bhattva pasayadrupva. And where have those four liberated and very beautiful persons gone, who released me from arrest and saved me from being dragged down to the hellish regions? Purple. As we have learned from the descriptions in the 5th canto, the hellish planets are situated in the lower portions of the universe. Therefore they are called Adho Bhuva. Ajamil could understand that the Yamadutas had come from that region. Om Gyana Timirandasya Gyanandana Salakaya Chakshur Miritam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manubhishtam Stavitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadachi Swapadandikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavasya Sri Rupam Sargyatam Sarganaranatam Vitam Tam Sakivam Sadvaitam Sarvadutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Bhagavad Krishna Padam Sarganarita Sri Sakadmitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwabhanu Sudevi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpa Tarupyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaiva Cha Patitanam Bhavanyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So just read the translations. It is now clear that as a consequence of such activities, a sinful person like me must be thrown into hellish conditions meant for those who have broken religious principles, and must there suffer extreme miseries. Was this a dream I saw, or was it reality? I saw fearsome men with ropes in their hands coming to arrest me and drag me away. Where have they gone? And where have those four liberated and very beautiful persons gone, who released me from arrest and saved me from being dragged down to hellish regions? So Ajamil is here definitely going through some heavy realizations, deep realizations. And often our misfortune is that we don't know what we're missing out, either in a negative sense or in a positive sense. So ultimately he got somehow both, because he had darshan of the Yamadutas and he had darshan of the Vishnudutas. So for him now, in his mind, there's no question, there's no doubt. Either I go to hell, and this is actually what he's saying here, that it is now clear that as a consequence of such activity, a sinful person like me must be thrown into hell's condition, meant for those who have broken religious principles, and must there suffer extreme miseries. So he knows he's going to hell, unless because he knows he's also so extremely fortunate that once in his life, when he was very old and just about dying, he called out Narayan. Not to Krishna as we know, but just the name Narayan for his son. And just this one activity of, with a pure heart, with no offenses, calling out to Krishna for help, the Vishnudutas came and saved him at this very detrimental time in his life. So now he's seen both. He saw the Yamadutas and the Vishnudutas. So now he knows what to do. There's no more doubt in his mind, because he's completely certain. We are not. Oh, I am not. Because I haven't seen. I haven't seen either the Yamadutas or the Vishnudutas. I haven't seen Krishna. I haven't seen the spiritual life, spiritual world. I saw the material world. So there I had some realizations. And I definitely found that it's a place to Kalayana Saswata. It's a place where there's misery at every step, and everything here is temporary. Everything has a beginning and an end. So therefore, there'll never be any kind of real satisfaction here. And I think I'm speaking for all of us. We all have that realization to some degree. If we had it to the full degree, there would be nothing else in our existence that get out of this situation. We're in a terrible situation. But the nature of the conditioned mind is we sort of like just get accustomed. We find our way, and then like whatever circumstance we're in, whatever situation we're in, we try to get the best out of it. And that is in one sense good. But we hear again and again in Prabhupada's purpose that he again and again pushed this point that get out of this place. This is not a place for a lady. It is not a place for a person who is civilized, because everything here is so dirty. Everything here is so degraded. Just when I came home yesterday, I was put up at the Copenhagen train station. And I was sitting there, sitting in the car, thinking, people are actually so nice. And also, we go on book distribution and meet so many people, and think people are actually nice. Right? People are nice, they have that conditioning, they're suffering, but deep in their heart, they're actually nice. But we go out in the red light area at night time and see not all people are nice. Most people, many people, are very degraded. Of course, we know the purity of the soul can never be contaminated, but they are very conditioned. And because of extreme pain and suffering for a long time, they become so frustrated that their only ways of escape is either intoxicating themselves, smoking their brains out, or committing violence, either mentally or physically, but still violence. So much anger, so much frustration, because that's the nature of the world. You will end up in that situation, because you'll see whatever I'm trying to enjoy, I'm under my odasa. I'm constantly trying, but I always end up pushing my head against the same wall. With no satisfaction, no ultimate happiness, but just frustration. So when you do this again and again, and grow up in circumstances, your parents wasn't really too good at their job, wasn't really too good at raising you as a child, then you end up in a situation where violence is the only means or the only way to get some significance. Psychologists, psychologists, they speak about there's 6 kind of needs, 6 needs that all conditioned souls have. And that is, one of them is this stability, certainty, of being certain. I know I have some certainty. I can go back in my home. I'm protected. I have my loved one and dearest one. They're there. I feel protected. And we need the opposite. We need uncertainty or variety. And then we need this feeling of significance, being significant. And love, a connection at least. Because we know love is very rare in this world. Actually practically non-existent. But there's some little perverted reflection of it, and that in itself can give some kind of relief. But if not love, then at least some kind of connection. I'm connected with this person. I'm connected with this person. I can somehow, to some degree at least, trust this person. So they are all the 5, or 4, I mentioned. 4 needs containing to the body. And then there's some more, you can say, more spiritual needs. That's the need of growth. And we need to grow, we need to feel we're making progress. And contribution. Contribution. You need to contribute. You need to, I'm doing something here, I'm part of something, I'm doing something good. So when any of these needs are not fulfilled, you do whatever it takes to fulfill them. Of course not all at once necessarily, but that is the highest pleasure. If all of them are fulfilled at once, that's the highest pleasure. But at least some of them. Okay, this is not like Shastra psychology. So this is how a conditioned person is. He needs these, and I think we also do. Because most of us are still conditioned. So these needs need to be fulfilled, otherwise you end up frustrated. And then how we are as a person, how we grew up, what our karma, of course, what our karma is, we will act in a certain way to get this. So what is the most powerful way to get significance in a split second in your breath? Violence. Okay, so but that's not what it is. Violence. So if you go to a person, put a gun to his head and say, no, bro, are you significant? Very significant. Very significant. And you feel some kind of connection. And you feel there's definitely some uncertainty, there's some variety. You don't know what will happen. Will he try to hit me? Will he pull a gun? Or there's some kind of uncertainty. So all these things, if they're not fulfilled, you end up frustrated, and then you have to act to get these needs fulfilled. So of course what we fulfill these needs is in Krishna consciousness. We need to have the, you can say, significance of being connected to the supreme cause of all causes. That is significant. And you have the variety of, why did Krishna leave the gopis? For variety. Even they need variety. They are the topmost level of Ananya Bhakti. Topmost level. But even they need variety. Because otherwise they're not growing. So what makes us grow? Often if something that's very dear to us is taken away. In this sense, Krishna. Or for a materialist, something else will be taken away. And that will make him grow. If he acts on it in the right way. So that's our choice, that's our constant choice, that's the only thing we own, right? Free will. That's our only real possession. That we have free will, we can choose. So we can choose how we respond, being responsible. It's a very interesting word. Responsibility. The ability to respond. So we can choose how to respond to all the inputs we are getting, all the things that happen, all the circumstances we are put in. We can choose exactly how we want to respond to that. See, suffering is inevitable, but suffering is not. Pain will come. We can't change that. But suffering is a free choice. How we react to that kind of images, that's our free will. And that we hear about great personalities even in this world, deep in the material world. What was this biker doing bicycling tour in France? And Armstrong. He got cancer, I think different places in the body, but also in the testicles. And that's not very, when you're riding a bike. So before he got cancer, he never won a Tour de France in his life. But after he got that disease, and he actually started fighting it, he started winning, I think it was 7 Tour de France. He won. I don't know if it was in a row, I think so, I'm not sure. But then after he got cancer, where everybody else would say, okay, then I can as well lie down and die. My life is hopeless, there's no future, I'm going to die. But no, he chose the opposite. I don't want to just give up, I want to fight this. And after fighting that kind of enemy, the other bikers, Mike was not in it anymore. He could easily defeat them. Because if you can fight with death, you can fight with anyone.
But he took dope.
That's you can ruin any story. But we're in the same situation. We're also taking dope, but the real dope, the stay high forever dope, the Krishna conscious dope, of chanting Hare Krishna and being fully engaged in devotional service. That's the ultimate dope. So we are